everyone, this is Zenith with Gardening Mindfully. Today it is very overcast, it's 48 degrees and it's slightly windy here in my Zone 8A garden. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit more fun and exciting. I would like to take you on a tour of my backyard to walk around into my wooded area, because in about 3 days we will start the first phase of the transformation process. We will be transforming our wooded area into more of a woodland setting. I'm thinking park benches, bird houses, a bird bath, statues, and maybe a bug hotel, just to name a few things. So this won't be one of those projects where we bring in a large crew and we are finished in 2 or 3 days. No, this project will be developed over time, because I believe that gardening should be fun and exciting. It's about having patience and anticipation. So I also enjoy the steps, the daily steps in gardening. So we'll have a crew that comes in that will help us with the trees. They will remove any trees that are diseased. They will thin out the area and remove any underbrush. And the rest of the project I will do. So I will install the plants and I will do the placement of the focal points. What they will do also is when they remove the trees, they will actually mulch, and we'll use the mulch to line the paths. So I have conceptually on paper the design that I would like to for the paths, but that's something they'll also help me with. So they'll help to bring that to life. So we'll start on that project in a couple of days, as I mentioned. But right now, grab your coffee, your tea, or whatever you're drinking, and join me as we tour my wooded area before we start the transformation process. So come along with me. Okay, so I'm moving. So the camera is probably going to shake quite a bit. So I'm coming up this little hill here where we planted the daffodils. So they're daffodils. You can see the markers. So they're daffodils under there. Okay, so let's go ahead on in. So here, these are piles of clay that I dug out when I was building the flower beds. There are a lot of pine trees in here. So now it's the winter time and it's not as shaded. So the builder left this roll of sod here, so we'll be using this sod. And I'm trying to make sure that I don't trip over anything. So the tree trimmers came yesterday and they pointed out there were actually a couple of diseased trees that needs to be removed as well. There's a lot of land back here. Actually, I think it's only half an acre. But still, I'm really excited. There's just so much we can do. Just think of all the possibilities. It's a lot of space. And I'm thinking I could possibly do a greenhouse, because I will not be doing a shed. So we'll do a greenhouse. So here we're at the end. I'm actually walking on the neighbor's property right now. And you can see that's the house all the way back there. So it's mostly pine trees. So what I like about the pine trees is the pine straw that I can use in my flower beds. I don't enjoy the seedlings that comes with it. I am really excited. I'm looking forward to spring. As I mentioned before, we will not be having a production crew. So the guys that are coming will be helping me with removing some of the trees. They will mulch the trees that are removed, and we'll use the mulch on the pathways. So as far as my focal point, we're still thinking about what to do for my main focal point. But you know, the list is endless, and the only barrier really is cost. So there are so many options. The final decision just comes down to how much money we are willing to spend for the overall project. There are garden benches, bird houses, and bird baths that were ordered that we have not yet received. So as soon as those come in, we will place them at strategic locations just to get a focal point. I'm really excited about this project, and I can't wait to see how everything develops. As I mentioned before, this is a project that will develop over time. There is no rush, no hurry, and it's just the daily steps, just to see the changes each day. So as the items come in, I'll go ahead and I'll place them, and we may move them around a bit, and that's okay. That's what gardening is all about. I hope you'll follow along with our progress. Like this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to Gardening Mindfully.